Hey, what is going on, guys? It's the Heart Pirates TCG here, and I'm bringing you a game from our locals. If you recognize that guy on the right, you should. That is me playing Kid. This is round two. We're both at table one. We're both 1-0 at this point. My friend Chris here is playing Smoker. He's got a completely blinged out deck, or pretty much. He's got like all the shiny cards, and I'm playing with non-shiny cards. I win the dice roll here, so I definitely want to go. I want to go second because Smoker is just so good, going second. So I want to go second here, guys. This game was very close all the way to the end. I put Chris in a lot of very awkward situations here, and it was a very interesting game, and I'll explain it all as it happens. But so he goes first, does nothing, passes. I draw a card. I play the Momonosuke, and then I use him immediately because on 3 Dawn he can just play Kobe and kill it for free, and I wouldn't get any effect off of Momonosuke, and it'd just be basically like a -1 essentially. I mean, it would draw a Kobe out of his hand and another card, but I want to get those cards as early as possible. I want to search for Odin as much as I can, search for like, I play Paradise Tatsuki, I think it's called in here, and that rests his Borsalinos, and I need those cards to like fight for control of his board. So that's the reason I played Momo. I'm never really going to be in an opportunity to like secure his safety anyway, because I'm not hiding behind 8-drop Kid yet. I did in a game after this. I hid behind 8-drop Kid. 8-drop Kid is still really good, guys. Then he swings at the Momo and then plays Rosinante and passes. Now I'm on 4 Dawn here. And guys, Kid, the reason I'm playing Kid, right, is it's kind of funny. So I play Neko, I rest his Rosinante, and then I kill him, then I play Beige, and then I pass. Guys, the reason I'm playing Kid is because Kid is actually like low-key a meta call to this entire meta right now, like this whole format. So I went 4-1 in this tournament. I finished 4th out of, I think, like what we had, like 21, 22 people. My only loss was to Zoro, and this guy opened up the absolute nuts, and I opened up terrible. So I mulliganed into an even worse hand than I mulliganed. So and he goes, he picks up his hand and goes, "This might be the best hand I've ever had." I was like, well, I think I'm about to lose this. So anyway, he plays Kuzan. So the reason I think Kid is so good is because like Kid can like deal with black in a way that like no other deck can, and that's just by swinging with your leader twice. Like, black doesn't play a whole lot of 2k counters, and they even play some of their 2k counters, and they play a lot of cards that are just empty calories. Like, they have like dead cards in their hand that they can't counter out with. So if you swing 12-12 with Kid, like, it just does so much to him. So and the thing is, like, if you have Kid on the field, or if you have Odin on the field with Kid, you can swing 8 twice and then 9 twice. And then if they have like 2, even if they have 3 life left, sometimes if they have like 1 or 2 cards in their hand, that can end the game entirely. So, and if they have less than that, it's probably even likely that it's going to be over. And that's kind of my strategy going into this whole tournament, was like, if I get Odin on the field and establish him, you're either going to waste all of your resources to kill the Odin, and I bring out Okiku, and I swing, 7, 10, 10, and resting a blocker, or you're going to leave that Odin on the field, try to do life to me, and at that point I play 3 Punk Gibsons, I play a ton of 2k counters, so you're never going to kill me, so I'm going to kill you before you can kill me. And that's kind of like the whole reason I was playing Kid. I was testing some fun things out, and it worked pretty well. It worked pretty well for the most part. He swings 6 at my life. I block with Law. I debate using a 2k counter here, but then I'm like, oh, what if he just like dies? So I just use my Paradise Waterfall and then restand him. So I was like, if he just like, swings at Law and then kills it with Sakazuki or Kobe, I'm not really getting any use out of my Paradise Waterfall. Then he uses what is it called? Meteor Volcano, and kills my Okiku, kills a 1 cost or less on an activate main. I accidentally looked at the top card of my deck when I was drawing, and I had to put it at the bottom of my deck. That's why I did that, by the way. So now I have a Law on the field and a Capone. I'm in a pretty good spot here. He has a Borsalino and a Kuzan on the field. I'm going to try to do my best to get rid of his board. I debate, because I have a 7-drop Kid in hand, and I debate if it's a good time to play him into possibly what could be a Sakazuki. So I play 5. I put 5 on, or I put 1 on Kid. I don't put any on Kid. I swing at his Kuzan, and then he counters out of that, which is what I actually wanted him to do. And then I put 1 on Law, and I swing. He blocks with Borsellino, and then puts a 2K on him. And then I play 7-drop Kid, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pass. Now the reason I'm playing aggressive with this Law is because like no board is like guaranteed if they have a Sakazuki on the field. Now obviously his Sakazuki wants to kill my Kid if he can. But he's gonna kill Law most likely, so I might as well get my use out of my Law. That's kind of my thought process behind this, and I play very aggressive with a lot of these cards until I want to keep them on the field. You'll see a play later on in this game where I restand my Odin, I don't want to spoil it, but I'll show you afterwards. He puts 2 on Smoker, he swings 7 at Life, or at Kid, and then I counter out of that one with Izo as a 2K counter, and then. So I'm reading a Sakazuki here. Either way, it's just not good. He doesn't play it this turn, I guess, because he wants to play Kuzan the next turn. Then he puts 2 on the Kuzan and swings at 7. Oh, actually, oh yeah, 7 at Life. I go ahead and counter out of that, I think. I don't remember what he swings at, but then he plays Sakazuki and kills my 8-drop Kid. I kill his Kuzan with my Law, or my leader, and then I drop a Odin, and then I leave 2 up for a Punk Gibson to rest his Borsellino. That's my whole strategy. He plays a Kuzan and kills my Law. I'm not in an awesome position here, and he swings 5 at Life. I consider taking it, but then I want to just rest his Borsellino and try to wreak some havoc there. And what do I do here? I remember I do just do guys, like, this is so funny. So I put 1 on Kid on my leader, and I swing at his Borsellino, and then he goes ahead and takes it. The Borsellino's dead. And then I rest another 8, and I play another Odin. So this is what I want to do here, guys. Like, this is like putting pressure on his board. Like, he doesn't want to attack now because both of his characters are going to die and he has no counter power. So I put him in a very awkward position where it's like if he swings at my life, I have a ton of life left, so he's not really. I have 3 life left at this point. I have, I think, 3 cards in hand, 4 cards in hand. So if he swings at my life, I'm gonna be able to counter out most likely one of them, at least, especially because I have a blocker. So if he swings at my life, I'm gonna be able to probably only take 1 or 2 hits, and then both of his characters are dead from Odin. So he swings 6 at Life. I go ahead and take that, and then he plays a Smoker. The Smoker that can't be KO'd by card effects, and then he's going to pass. He doesn't swing with the Sakazuki or the Kuzans because he doesn't want to, obviously kill them. Like, he doesn't want them to die. So then I play a Bonnie, I rest 2, and then I play I pick up a 7-drop Kid, and I consider playing the Kid. But I do something that works a little bit better. Oh, I'm sorry, I had 4 life the last turn, and then I took a hit, so now I'm at 3 life. So I'm like, what can I do to not only keep pressure on the field, but make him attack my life? And you're about to see. I'm gonna just attack with both my Odins and then restand them both, because now he's in an awkward spot where, like, he can't kill my Odin, so he's gonna have to try to swing at my life. I swing 5 at Life. He goes ahead and takes it. So now he's down to 4 life. And then I put 1 on Odin. I swing at 9. He takes it. And then I consider playing the 7-drop Kid here, and I'm like, is that good enough? I didn't put enough pressure on his life. I want to make sure that he's, like, possibly dead next turn. So that's what I want to do. I was considering swinging 4 times with Odin, but then, I don't know. I feel like if I failed to kill him, maybe, in retrospect, maybe I should have double swung. So I swing 9 at Life. He takes it. I put another one on my other Odin, swing 9 at Life. He takes, I'm pretty sure he takes this one too. Obviously in retrospect, looking at his hand, he doesn't have anything. I could have definitely done it. And then I go ahead and restand them both. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass. So I'm still not in any lethal threat here at all. I have a blocker on the field. I have about 4 cards in hand. One of them is 2 of them are Izos. So I know I'm not going to die here if he tries to, like, crack back at me and, like, rush my life. So I'm kind of baiting him into doing that. I'm baiting him into trying to swing at my life, give me a ton of cards, and then get access to, like, a Punk Gibson or a Paradise Tatsuki, or even an Izo, because even in Izo, because I want to be able to rest his blockers before he can establish a board that I just can't get over. Even the Kuzan is a little terrifying, don't get me wrong, but like even if he deals with my Odins here, I have access to an Okiku, and then I still have my leader who is a 12-12 swing if I really need to. So it's just he's in a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. And the reason I say that is because if you swing at my life, I'm gonna be able to counter out of it. Okay? So all your characters are rested, then I'm gonna either kill all of your characters with my Odins, or I'm gonna try to swing at your life, right? After you fail to kill me, because you're probably not gonna have a lot of Dawn left. Or he can try to kill my Odin, use all of his cards in his hand to like kill either 1 or 2 of my Odins. Then I have double Okiku, and then I have my leader who swings, you know, 12-12, or if I put 1 on each Okiku, he's swinging 10-10. Or if I put 2 on each Okiku, I'm swinging 7-7, 8-8. And he has 2 life left, so all I have to do is have 4 attacks do 2 damage, essentially. And with the amount of cards in his hand, he just can't do that. He plays a Kuzan, he draws a card, trying to draw into some counters, trying to draw into something that could save him, maybe a impact wave. From what I found, or from what I looked at, he didn't draw into it. He's in a tricky spot here, guys. He's in a really tricky spot here. I think he realizes now he has to start swinging at life, or I'm just gonna kill him next turn. But it's a tough situation to be in. He swings 6 at life, he swings 7 at life, I'm sorry, and then I block with beige, just in case he does anything like crazy, like plays a Kobe after trying to like bait me to use all my cards in my hand. That's what I was like slightly worried about, but I just want to use that Capone as best as I can, as a gateway. And now I'm forcing him, if he wants to do life to me, he's gonna have to swing with his characters, which is gonna put him in a bad situation either. And then I'll have the option of, do I want to kill him, or do I want to control the field? And I can do that with 2 Odins. I can 100% do that without a doubt. And that's my thought process. That's why I think Kid is so good in this meta right now, is because even if you deal with that Odin, then I have my leader to swing at. If you try to kill my leader, then I have Odin just wreak havoc on your field. And then I also play a ton of blockers too, a ton of 2Ks. You're not going to be able to kill me as quick as you might think. He's going to swing 7 at life with Sakazuki. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then I'm pretty sure he's going to swing with Kuzan here. And then I consider countering out of it. I have enough to counter out of it because I drew in a poo right there too. And I'm like, you know what? I'll just take it anyway. I don't really think I'm in any worry of dying here. I was a little worried because I'm like, what if I can't kill him, right? And I know I do have very powerful attacks, but my mindset is like, okay, what if he has, you know, 3 2K counters, or an, you know, 2 2K counters and an impact wave? Then this math is going to look a little weird. So he swings 10 at life. I go ahead and play I play the killer. I play the killer thinking that like, okay, it's another body if I need to. You know, that's my thought process behind it. I didn't really need to play it because I'm not going to put allocate any Dawn on him anyway. But I don't know. It's just another threat, you know, like, I don't know. It makes him, you know, throws him off his game, at least in my opinion. So I go ahead and play Izo. I rest his Barcelino, not his Barcelino, his Rosedante, and I swing 5 at life. I was a little worried because I couldn't kill him, but then he used the 2K, and I was like, okay, I'm totally fine. I swung 5 at life, and I was a little worried because I just didn't have the Dawn. I didn't think to kill him. I swing 9, he takes it. I swing 8, he takes that too. I'm like, okay, I think I win this. I swing 8 again, he counters out of it, and then I swing 9, and then that's game over right there, boys. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe, comment, like the video. It really helps the algorithm, helps me out, helps my channel grow. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. Join our Discord. The link's going to be in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.